Motherfuckers. Boom, boom, boom. Motherfuckers. Boom, boom, boom. Motherfuckers. Motherfuckers. Boom, boom, boom. Motherfuckers. Boom, boom, boom. Motherfuckers. Boom, boom, boom. Motherfuckers.
What's up, Weller? I lost the intro music, so we improvised this week.
What's going on, dude?
Rocking them Ducos. Damn, dude, you turned that shit up on purpose.
No, well, I can't hear in one ear when you do it low. Sounds weird. Like my dad says, sounds weird. You guys are a bunch of weirdos.
Good to have you back in the saddle, buddy.
What up, what up, what up? Let's get some shit straightened out here.
Late start today for me, dude.
Let's get some shit straightened out. Stop bullshitting.
Fucking, I cannot handle it, dude. That is just... See, I can hear what you're saying. Like, you lose...
Right there.
You lose hearing... Fuck it, I'll deal with it.
It's alright. We'll turn it.
You lose hearing in one of the... See? I lost hearing right there.
Yeah, see, now I got both.
You got both?
Yeah.
Alright, well, fuck it. I'll go deaf in one ear. I don't care. Now, see, I got both.
See, I don't have both till right there. See, I got both now.
I wonder if it's this. You think this does anything?
No. I don't want to change it.
Alright, fuck it. That ain't interesting. Let's get interesting, dude.
Shout outs. Do your famous shout outs.
You gotta rock the mic, dude. See, dude, that sounds loud like a real crowd, dude. Well, I'll say what's ups this week. What's up to the class of 1999 reunion? All you 1999 reunion folks, what's up? Happy 20th anniversary. Happy birthdays to Pablo. Happy birthday to my brother Annie and to Tom. What's up to Jeff Ward? What's up to Craig Skinner, Casey Dozier, JK, the original Eminem, Marco Moreno. What's up to Miss Peaky? Got that right.
There you go.
What up to J-Bone? What up to this handle, Fat Dude 74? I like that. What's up to the Pepsi crew?
The Brewster crew, the gaggers.
Dude, the gag style, dude. Call me up. What's up?
Newports.
Let's do this. What's up to Matt? And what's up to fuck. What's up to you? I can't read your name. I'm sorry I wrote it bad, but what's up to you? And then our shout out guest this week, dude, OG. He's fucking Love Slayer, the Denver Broncos. He checks in at the Old Corner around the stadium. He's a Galt boy. He still lives in Galt. What's up, Brian Ice? We'll get you a shirt, man. So what's on the plate this week, dude? Besides what the media tries to have us believe, dude.
That's funny because I don't believe shit. You know, I find myself arguing with people sometimes online. They're like, "Oh, where'd you get that? CNN?"
Yeah.
Like, or where'd you get that? Fox News? Like, dude, I don't watch either one. If I did, I'd be a fucking moron. Like, I get my own shit from my own shit. Like, you could say whatever you want, right? And you could say, "Well, you don't have
but
details."
even if you're getting shit off Vox or you're getting shit,
I'm not getting shit off nothing. You tell me a topic, and I'll give you my personal opinion on it. Not what I'm made to believe by some fucking bullshit news. Well, 23% of immigration. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Look at all their percentages. On election night, they had Hillary Clinton 92% going to win.
Percentages are bullshit.
That's what I'm saying. 92%. They said she's going to win, right?
Yeah.
92%, and everybody's fucking believing it the whole time.
It's for everything though. Like, well, I'm gonna show you right now. Okay, well then let me go online. I'll show you something the opposite. Like, stop with all your bullshit percentages and stuff. Let's just go off morality. Like, give me a subject, and I'll tell you from my personal opinion what I fucking believe. Not you know what? I have to believe this because 32% of unemployed mail carriers are fucking homosexual. Like, what the fuck is that? Like, get the fuck out of here.
That's what, like, when they were saying these crowd size of these things Trump's doing, these Trump's fucking talks and shit, right? When they said the crowd size doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter. Well, yeah, it did. It did matter. Crowd size matters, dude, because that's how many people are willing to fucking take time out of their day, or some of them that are camping and shit in the fucking snow, the rain, all that shit.
Hey, you know what? I think all those people I don't care if you're going out for Kamala Harris or you're going for Donald Trump or you're going for Biden. If you're going out there, Fuck, man, you got too much time on your hands,
Dude,
bro.
is it like going to church though?
I don't
is
know,
it very
man.
similar, dude?
I'm just like, I have very limited time of my fucking free time.
Right?
I'm not going to fucking. Hey, I'll vote.
Yeah,
That's fine.
you got the same amount of return as the person that was there sleeping for 3 days.
No, I got fucking more because I'm not spending all my money doing all this shit either. Fuck. I vote in the mail-in ballot. I don't even go and vote. Like, this is how fucking lazy I am.
I do. I like to put on my red, white, and blue and go up there and vote, dude.
I believe it.
And when I did, dude, last time I had a Trump shirt on, and the fucking ladies were like, "Nope, you can't come in here with that." I'm like, "That's bullshit. Why not? You may sway other people." I said, "Either you're voting for them or you're not."
Yeah, I believe
come on, you're not swaying anybody, dude.
No.
Come on.
People are already going in, and if you're going in like, oh, I'm still debating, I'm not sure. Get the fuck out of here.
It could be Clinton or it's Trump. I don't know.
I mean, anything. I'm talking about fucking general elections. Fucking, if you don't know, and you're still, I'm undecided. Who are these fucking undecided voters, anyways, dude? Who walks around like, I'm still not sure. I'm weighing my options.
Maybe they only have an IQ of like 70, bro.
I guess, dude, because if you're undecided and I'm running for something, don't vote for me, dude. That means you're not sure about shit,
No,
dude.
vote for me. I don't give a fuck. Vote for me if you're undecided.
I ain't gonna run for nothing anyways, dude, because I fucking know I ain't gonna vote for me.
I
actually say my opinion.
Dude, I thought you were my campaign manager, dude.
Oh, dude, if I was your campaign manager, fuck, watch out. Watch out, dude. I'm fucking shredding people alive, dude. These guys are so fucked up. This is where the Democratic Party got fucked up, is that they're so worried about the PC culture. They're so worried about their personal image. They're so worried. What was that thing that came out? And then it was, who was it? Was it Beto O'Rourke or something said, well, my ancestors were slave owners too, or some crazy. Like, who the fuck cares? What are you trying to, you're trying to stay ahead of that news thing? Like, I seen this on the Brilliant Idiots.
It's a 24-hour news cycle.
Yeah, I was watching this in the Brilliant Idiots, and they were talking about this. It's like, it makes sense. It's like, you guys are so worried about the wrong fucking thing. This is what makes Trump great. Is that he is the best at selling fucking himself. He is the best at fucking propaganda. He is the best. He is the best at it, and he will fucking say something, get you all riled up, and fucking turn it around on your dumb ass.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck, man? Like they were explaining. I was listening to the show, and they were explaining like the squad, right? We could roll into the squad, but they were fucked up because all they have to say is, we're MAGA too. We're Make America Great too. Like, we're just trying to make this country better. We love this country. We're just trying to make it better, just like Trump said he's trying to make it better.
It more like fucking Pakistan.
But whatever. We're just trying to make it great too. They can spin this, but they're so fucking stupid.
No, the best one I saw this last week though was Pelosi was in trouble for fucking with the squad first, right? Because she put them down on national news. She put the 4 of them down. You know, she said, it's only 4 of them. They don't really matter, this and that, you know.
She's following trends.
But then it came on her. First it was on Pelosi. She's a racist. All these women are of color, and Pelosi doesn't like them because they're up-and-coming young women of color, you know. So it was on Pelosi. And I honestly think Trump was like, fuck it, I got to get the news off of Pelosi. So he's like, fucking, I'm going to do this. And now look at,
you know,
he's on the news all about it.
If she didn't like him,
yeah,
that's fine. Just say, I don't like him either. If she likes him, say she likes him. Don't worry about what your base is going to vote for or what you think the media is going to sway. Stop worrying about. That's where the Democrats got all fucked up. They're too worried about that.
Yeah.
They don't realize that America, like we talk about the manhole cover thing, when people say, and the liberals are all fucked up, man. Go ask somebody who's left, who you think is left. Ask them what they think about it. They'll say, that's fucked up too. Most people are moderate. Most people are common sense people. Like, they'll say, no, I don't believe in that shit either. Do you believe in that? No, I don't give a fuck about that. Then where are they getting this? It's the media who's perpetrating this and creating a divide, like one against the other. That's what it is, because if you ask somebody who's left what they think, most of the time they're going to agree with a lot of what you say. But the difference is a lot of people have empathy for some people don't. But people are like, you know, and we can get on to people who live real and people who don't live real. But
well, I'll give you the difference. So here's what it is. So like our parents' generation and the generation probably just after us, the people that are 10 years older than us, right? Mm-hmm. They still watch the news. I mean, they're the people that watch the news. Mm-hmm. My kids don't watch the news. The younger group don't watch the news. If they get any type of news, it's on Facebook, Twitter, social media, right?
100%.
But you still got the old crew, and the old crew think it's the truth.
Like,
I talked to Gigi about that. He's talking to one of his grandmas about it. She's watching CNN all the time. And he's like, Grandma, you only get one point of view. Why don't you check this other one out? She started watching Fox.
She changed her opinion.
Well, it gives her the other side of it, and she didn't even think that existed. She just thought what she was seeing on the TV was the
But
truth.
what I don't understand is the other side of it. It's like, why are you letting these people dictate what you believe morally? Like, if you don't believe this, then don't believe this. Like, okay, well, you know what? I've seen that on CNN, or I've seen that on Fox. That's why I was like, well, why? There's an issue. There's a subject. You can have your own opinion on the subject. Why do you need to go to a news outlet to find out if you agree with immigration or not? Either you do or you don't. That's like a moral conviction.
Well, I think if you're going there to be informed, that's one way of doing it. But if you're like
being informed on what, I already know what CNN's going to say.
Okay, look at
and I already know what Fox News is going to say. I already know what they're going to say.
Just like with Brilliant Idiots, right? You know what Schultz is going to say about something.
No, I don't. That's why I like it. I don't know what he's going to say.
But when they do, they usually just like us. They'll take other sides of the battle.
They do. They take other sides just to get. But I like that perspective of like, okay, well, this is like, I like Schultz because he'll say.
And you just said the magic words though. You like that perspective, so that's what these people are doing.
No, I do because I don't know. I like that perspective because I don't know what he's going to say. That's why I want to hear what he's going to say, and I'll be like, oh, okay, that's an interesting take on it. I don't mind listening to people's opinions. I don't like these, because I know if I go CNN, I know what they're going to say.
Yeah.
It's Trump's fault. I know if I go to Fox, it was Obama's fault. I already know what it's going to say. This is what they're going to say. So why would I go to a news outlet to figure out what I believe in? Like, no, most of these are moral issues. Most of these are just like abortion, immigration, all this, the touchy subjects are moral issues. So either you believe it or not. Why you got to be convinced? Well, percentages, these are percent. Fuck that. Believe whatever you want to believe. This is where the Democrats got it fucked up. Say whatever you want. If you don't believe in it, don't fucking believe in it.
Dude,
if you
a lot of people don't have those fucking balls, dude. That's what it is. Right. You got to live with it.
Didn't we just talk about homosexuals or something like that? We were talking about
how you hated them.
Huh?
How you hated them.
But we can even joke about that, right? We were saying, well, we can say whatever the fuck we want. Like, don't be afraid not to say whatever the fuck you want. This is where people got it fucked up. They try to play the political correctness for a while, and then they try to jump and play a Trump like, I don't give a fuck, and it doesn't work because you already played this.
You already sold out.
You already sold out, dude.
That's it. You can't sell out twice.
But you can. Nobody will believe you. Your fucking word don't mean shit no more, dude.
I guess, dude. That's what it is. I mean, publicly, if you say you're against abortion, you're against abortion. Mm-hmm. Then all of a sudden you're for abortion, right? You're like, okay, well, he switched his mind. Well, now you go back to against abortion.
But everybody plays whatever the group around them is believing for the most part, right? So these are people who are afraid to say what they want, right? So the group of people, most people will kind of go with their group. Like, say, I'm kind of an outlier with you guys because you guys are always fucking picking on me, right? But
yeah, right.
I don't care. Like, I love you guys. You're my friends.
Instigator.
So let's just say, I can have my own opinion. I'm not going to be swayed by your opinion, and you're allowed your opinion.
Because you're the puppet master. You're the one pulling the strings, dude.
That's why I want to fucking be your fucking campaign manager. I just don't get, like, okay, well, we were still on that topic of the squad, right? And the squad says something, and then Trump comes out and says, if you don't like it, go back to your country.
Let's go with some of the stuff they were saying, dude.
No, okay, let's wait. And I said this before. If you don't like California, get the fuck out. If you don't, and I've got all from the right, people from the right. Well, you know what? You can't say that. I can voice my opinion, and I can still stay here. That's not. And I said, you know what? You're right. So now it's the opposite. Trump saying, get the fuck out. He's saying what I was saying, and you're like, yeah, that's right. Get the fuck out. But aren't they allowed to say what they want to do? All they're saying is the same thing Trump says.
All I'm saying is these same people that are complaining.
They're hypocrites. You guys are fucking hypocrites.
They are, man, because the same people that were saying that that are getting on Trump for saying this kind of shit, right? Read what he said. Just go read the actual tweets yourself, because what they did is take something and they twist it, right? He never said anything about their color. He never said anything about their countries, right? He's basically like, look, why don't you go back to your country? Figure out how things are working there, get them up to America's speed, and come back and tell me how you did it.
Basically, that's what I was saying about California. Get the fuck out. And I was wrong. And I admitted it to people. I said, you know what? I was wrong. You should be able to say whatever the fuck you want to say without me saying, get the fuck out. You're right. Yeah. So I believe Trump is wrong. He shouldn't say, get the fuck out, because everybody's allowed to say whatever they want. Any complaints about America? I love America. But you're allowed to fucking criticize shit. You're allowed to fucking criticize
but how do you feel when Omar's sitting there talking about propping Al Qaeda up because they're fucking badass and shit, and then people don't get excited about America, about Britain, but you see Al Qaeda and they're like,
she's allowed to say. I think people are blowing up. She's allowed to say what she wants to say. She's American. Trump's allowed to say if he wants to, but as a leader, I wouldn't say get the fuck out. Yeah. I think, but we know what kind of leader he is anyway. So he is a divisive leader.
Yeah, but
that's fine.
I mean, I'll agree with that. He's a divisive leader, but his policy is on point. Policy-wise, all the shit he's going through, I'm on point
with that.
What's his
policy?
Fucking put more money back in my pocket, dude. I'm down with that.
I am more fucked up than I was fucking 5 years ago, dude.
Look at how many manufacturing jobs that
they're losing.
No, he brought in over 600,000.
They're losing jobs. Right now, the auto fucking thing is going to shut down. They're going to lose even more jobs. The big companies are shutting down in America.
Maybe you need to watch some CNN, bro, so you can see the real numbers.
No, fucking bullshit.
Quit getting your numbers off fucking porn sites, bro.
Fucking bullshit, dude. The rich are getting richer and the poor are getting poor.
Tighthole.com, blueballs.com.
I can tell by fucking walking around. Rich are getting richer and the poor are getting poor. That's all it is.
Dude, the
divide is growing.
That's where we live. That's where we live in California, bro. If you go out of state, these people are in exodus of California. They're moving out of state like crazy. That's all I heard people talking about when I meet new people. Say, "Oh, we're getting ready to leave."
Go back where you came from. Then
that's right. Go over there and fuck it up like you fucked it up here.
I don't know, Fraser. Are we good with that?
No, I do. I don't even know what fucking topic we were on, dude.
We were fucking rambling. What were we gonna talk? Oh, because this rolled into this is people who pretend to.
No. Let's stay hot on that because we hit two other top. We hit the squad, right?
Right.
Well, we still got Berkley. Let's talk about Berkley, dude.
Berkley, as far as what?
Berkley, dude.
About what?
Like they're trying to change the whole culture of how fucking things are said or done, dude. Just because
I think that's the media blown out of proportion. Like that's what I was talking about,
dude. It's a rule.
Ask people what they think. They think that's bullshit. I don't care if you're left or right. You think that's bullshit. You're like, nah, it's fucking bullshit.
Okay, they already started this shit in Citrus Heights too. That's where I heard it. Citrus Heights has now changed the manhole cover to a service cover. The terminology and the way they do shit.
Okay.
There's no more servicemen. It's service personnel, and I understand that kind of shit too, man. Because you're not including the woman, you know.
Okay.
But what about human?
What about humans?
Is a woman not a human?
Yeah.
Or is she a?
So you want to call it human manhole cover?
Is she a Hugh woman?
Yeah.
Instead of a human, she's a Hugh woman.
We're what's that called? Homo sapiens.
Yeah.
We're Homo sapiens.
So now I'm gay?
No, he's not fucking homo. You're fucking Jason Weller, dude. Homosexual.
Dude, but I'm a homosexual if I have sex
can say whatever
marriage.
The fuck. Yeah, you could say whatever the fuck. You could even see Jason Weller. You could say fucking crazy shit. You could say whatever the fuck you want to say. Stop with that. Nobody fucking cares, dude.
Okay,
nobody cares.
I have a niece that told me that she uses them and their pronouns, right?
Them and their?
Them and their. Instead of he or she.
Them and their. That's her right if she wants to do that. And that's my right not to.
No, that's what I'm saying. I think it's cool if that's the way she wants to use her pronouns, right?
Mm-hmm.
But why should somebody come at me for my English?
Who's coming at you?
That's what I'm saying.
Nobody's coming at you.
She did.
This is all made up and fucking in the air. All the fucking liberals are going to attack us. Who? Ask somebody who's left what they think. They'll probably agree with you. It's the media.
You wait till you come into confrontation with one of them and you're on the wrong side of it.
You know what's funny? Is part of this is...
You could probably get fired for that shit now, dude.
I can't get fired for shit. No one's going to fire me. I'll just move to another job. That's the good thing about if you're decent at your job,
yeah.
You're not going to lose your job.
You'll find another one.
Yeah, you'll find another one. But...
so you're saying I'm ass out?
No, you're fine. I'll hire you to clean up, dude. I don't care. And I forgot my fucking tangent, but you can say whatever the fuck you want.
Dude.
Fuck them.
All I'm saying is that's cool if you want to do it, but why make everybody else change because you want to change? It's like they're saying now the color red is not red. We have to call it rogue.
Who's saying that?
The fucking left, Berkley.
Oh, fucking guy. That's what they're just saying. I was just saying that nobody's really saying that. Like, this is all shit.
No, this has really happened. They changed all their literature.
How many people have you come at you? Okay, on Facebook or Twitter, on my fucking social media stuff, 9 out of 10 people who post craziness are conservative, right? I look at it. I don't see too many.
That's because all your friends are conservative. Bro.
I mean, not conservative. Like
you
crazy
have 3
shit. Like
liberal friends.
Like fucking Obama fucking went underneath. He fucking took a submarine to fucking Afghanistan, and he funneled money. And Trump took a fucking crawled underneath this wire. Like, they'll post crazy shit like that, and they'll be like, "Oh, is it true? Look at this site."
What about the one where Michelle Obama has a dick?
You guys are fucking nuts, dude. And I was listening to these guys, and they said, as of now, there's only 2 people who are considered beautiful presidents' wives: was Michelle Obama and Jacqueline Onassis.
Yeah, right.
That's what they were saying on the
You would bone Michelle Obama.
I think Michelle Obama's fucking hot as fuck, dude.
You would bone her?
Huh?
Dude, there's only one I would bone. That's Trump's old lady.
Fuck, I don't even think she's
and
that good looking, dude.
Maybe Barbara Bush. What up, bitch?
Barbara Bush?
Yeah.
The George Bush Sr.?
Yeah.
No, George Bush Jr.'s fucking wife was good looking, dude.
Nah.
You're out of your fucking mind.
Dude, if I'm gonna bang an old lady, I'm gonna bang a dirty old lady.
Dude, Michelle Obama's hot as fuck. Like, boobs and ass. Fuck, dude. Fucking this skinny fucking scarecrow Trump's wife. Like, I don't even... Fake lips, fake boobs. Like, that don't turn me on, dude. I'm like DG, dude. I don't like white bitches.
She's not. She's like Slovenian or some shit.
That's
dude.
Whiter than white, dude. That's where white people have come from.
So you're just going straight by color then?
Yeah, I'm racist.
So what about Spaniards? Spaniards are white, dude.
No, they're not. I love Spaniards.
Dude, Spaniards are white.
No, they're not.
They're European, bro.
They're fucking Spanish, dude.
I
know. I was trying to explain that to somebody. I was trying to tell them, no, Spaniards are actually white, considered white. Yeah. And they were like, no, prove that. That don't make sense. Prove it. And I was like, dude, look it. I can fucking Google it.
Yeah. Google Spain. Check out all the bullfighters in Spain, right? They're all white.
That's all the racist people will say. I'm actually white. I'm not fucking considered brown. Like, get the fuck out of here. You're a fucking Mexican like everybody else. Spanish, Puerto Rican, fucking Dominican, Mexican. We're all Mexican. They're all Mexican. Get the fuck out of here.
They're all Hispanic.
Like, Asian is fucking Chinese, Korean, fucking Japanese. They're all Asian.
Filipino?
Get the fuck out of here.
Is Filipino Asian or are they Polynesian, dude?
But fucking, there's white, there's black. Who cares about all this bullshit? Everybody's so afraid to say anything. Fuck you. Who cares? Like, let's talk about swappers, right? We'll start talking about...
Quit rolling into shit, dude.
We're 20 minutes in and we got through
don't be naming names,
no,
bro.
We went through 4 topics, dude. Come on, close this shit out. Let's start something new.
Goddamn. I had a quarterback.
I told you I can fucking talk about anything, dude.
You're fucking trying to talk about gum for an hour just to prove it, dude. All right.
So, let's go on something really light, dude.
What?
Is God a person or
really light?
Just a single being?
God is whatever you make it. To me, God is this fucking spiritual, fucking, like, creator of all. This is to me.
Yeah.
And God might, we're talking about this, God might be a woman to you. God might be a actual physical man to
like
you.
a goat or an elephant or something.
Whatever it is to
or
you,
a cow.
that's what it is. And I think when you die, and if you have the fucking luxury to meet him, it's going to be whatever you envision him as. And I can believe that.
So we were talking about that. So there's like 7 billion people on the earth, right?
7.7.
7.7 billion people on the earth. And so let's just say that there's 7 billion planets out there, right?
Okay.
So I don't even know the math on that. What is that, like a quadrillion?
I don't know, dude.
7 times 7 billion is a quadrillion.
Yeah,
I think it's a quadrillion, dude.
You know, you're gonna have Erica Schmidt disagree with you.
She's probably right. I'm within 3%, though.
John Dalton.
I'm within 3%
John Dalton
on that
and Erica
answer.
Schmidt are going to disagree with you.
Dude, I'm within 3% of that answer. 7 times 7 billion is a quadrillion.
Okay.
And I'm within 3%.
Okay.
But so you really actually think like God's sitting there kicking it, waiting for people to knock off and die? Like, how many people die every day?
Every second.
People die every second, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what's God got, like a second to deal with you when you die? You know, like, are you looking it up?
No.
Let's ask Siri. Hey, Siri. How many people die every day?
As of 2016, the average worldwide death rate was about 158,904 deaths per day.
So that's 160,000 people per day.
Okay.
There's 24 hours in the day. That means there's a person dying every 3.4 seconds.
If God created all this, he could do that, dude. That's probably not as big a deal.
Yeah, that's what I've heard, because God doesn't have the same space-time continuum shit that we got, right?
Right.
And that's a cool idea. I mean, whoever's thinking this shit up and coming up with it is fucking cool to me, but like you're using God as an entity or a being or something like that, right? And to me, God is more like the Force.
Okay.
In Star Wars, right?
It's in you?
Well, it's in everyone.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. It's in you.
Yeah, it's in everyone. It's in everything. I mean, the force is it binds everything together. And that's what God does to me, you know.
Okay.
The other part of it is that you come to that point where, like, if God created everything, right? Who created God, or what happened before God?
That's deep, dude.
No, but I mean, what do you
I don't
think,
know.
man?
What do I don't have the answers, bro.
Do we need to do some fucking DMT or something to figure this out,
Fuck,
dude?
I don't know, dude. But see, you can believe that, and I'm gonna go be okay. That's cool, right on, good for you. And I'm just gonna live my life how I believe. That's why I don't understand. This is where religion comes in, is that it's so divisive. In where if you don't believe it, you're going to hell. If you don't believe it, we're gonna fight you. This is all the wars are created because of this.
Yeah,
right?
but dude, have you ever been to a funeral and you're like, that motherfucker was going to hell?
In my head, yeah.
You really?
And in my head, that's honestly that's the first thing I think of is, oh fuck, they died. How did they live? Or they're probably gonna go to hell. I think that's how I think in my head, right? Like they lied all the time, they stole, they cheat, they fucking hypocrites, right? I'm like, they didn't do right. Okay, whether they said they were Christian or
So
not, whatever.
throw
But
it
I
out
shouldn't
there.
do that. I shouldn't be judging. But that I do.
Throw it out there. Who do you think you know that's gone to hell, dude? Who do you think you're going to see in hell?
I don't want to say, dude. That's wrong, dude.
Why not, dude?
I don't want to jinx myself.
You're passing judgment.
I know it in my head. I can't control what I think, dude.
See, what I think is like, oh, well, that guy had lived a pretty bad life and shit, but he probably made it to heaven because I know I'm going.
Because you're better than he was. The guy that killed all the people. Well, but he was actually kind of good-hearted.
He was
so
a good guy.
If he goes to
Yeah.
heaven, I'm going to heaven
So
for sure.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. In my mind, I'm like, that dude's going to heaven, man. He made it. All right, I can't wait to see you later, bro.
Nah, I'm the fucking threshold right here. So if you do fucking worse than me, you're going to hell. If you do better than me, you're going to heaven. I'm the threshold. I'm considered the line. I consider myself the line. I'm going to heaven. Everybody below me is gone.
How are they below you? Because they cheat, they steal,
Yeah. Because they don't agree with me.
They have homosexual sex.
No, I don't care about that, dude. That they can live.
Dude,
however
but that's
they
out
want.
of wedlock, dude. That's sex out of wedlock.
Oh yeah. Fucking craziness, dude. Talking about the insurance company and being on vacation all the time, but that's another subject. Whatever.
Dude, we'll get that. But fucking okay. So the God thing, man. So you think God just stopped making the earth? Like, let's go Christian on it, right? God made the earth in 7 days, right?
Okay.
You think he just worked a week and he's like, I'm done. I'm on disability.
No, do you think he went to another planet and doing the same thing?
Fucking that every day that he was building the earth, he's still building another planet, dude.
Yeah. Why not?
Why
not create
yeah,
another
you're
life?
fucking okay. Dr. Manhattan on The Watchmen. You seen The Watchmen movie? Mm-hmm. The blue guy that's naked.
Yes.
And he's like, he's working on a fucking nuclear reactor. He's fixing the TV, and he's fucking having a three-way with his old lady at the same time, right?
Okay.
That's how I envision God doing shit. Like he's multitasking, doing shit all the time, everywhere, right?
But I think it's more like you said before. It's a space and time.
Yeah.
Like it's space and time is, and I keep saying this to everybody. Space and time is different. And this is what I got in my mind is that like that the older you get, the faster time's going. Right.
Fuck yeah, it is.
Because you take it like there's a wall there, right, and you have a fucking handball, like a little bouncy ball, right. And as you get closer to that wall, meaning your time is less and less and less on this earth, you bounce off the wall. It goes faster and faster and faster and faster. The further you are away, the bigger time span you have. You bounce, it takes longer to get back to you.
Yeah.
That's why your time frame, I think everybody's time frame is different. Once you get into like a spiritual time frame, a higher plane to God, however you want to describe it, I think that time is just stopped. There is no time.
Well, like, what's your life? What do you think you're gonna die at? What age?
Me?
Yeah.
I hope to live to about 90.
90? See, I think I'm gonna make it to about 75. So I got like 29 years left.
No, you probably extended it by not working.
Yeah, I mean that's a
By
possibility.
sleeping till fucking 11 every
But
day and
see-
watching Price is Right.
Yeah, but I plan on fucking living a good hard life for 75 years instead of fucking caking it for up to 90. Dude, my body's ripped up, torn, busted. I'm in pain all the time. I don't give a fuck anymore.
That's all mental, bro.
Yeah, that right.
It's all mental, dude.
Okay.
It's all mental.
I can't
dude.
wait till you fucking get hurt. And
Oh,
then
my
I'll-
back! I fell. I fucking hurt. But my back, I can barely get up sometimes. But I just say, hey, I'm better. I tell myself in my mind, I'm better. I convince myself of it. You said puppet master. I'm the puppet master to myself too, dude.
The pain's not there.
The pain's not there. It's all mental, dude. The more and more you take fucking medication, the more and more you depend on it.
I can't wait. I need a doctor. Doctor, please send me some medication.
I need that shit.
Well, you want to wrap up God, dude?
Never.
That's what I'm saying. Can we end on God or what?
No, it's whatever you believe. It's whatever. And you know what? Live your life. And if somebody likes the way you're living, they might come over and start thinking the way you do.
You know what's like myself. I was in the church, and I was in a few different facets of the church, and each one's got their own little twists and tangles they do around the Bible. But what gets me is like when you're a Buddhist and you become Christian, or you're a Christian and you become Jewish, right? It's like once they learn something different, it tricked them out and turned them into, something completely different.
Or once something happens in their life that triggers that, when something changes, like if you're always believing, like when I grow up, okay, I always grew up watching Fox News. Before everybody got onto this news thing, I was watching Hannity and Combs before anybody even knew what Hannity and Combs was. I was already meant to believe that you can't be homosexual, you have to be conservative. All this stuff I was brainwashed to believe, right? And I think it's all brainwash. But we change as we get older. Things change. Life changes. Like, so when you're believed that homosexuals are wrong and homosexuality is wrong, and this is what you're brainwashed to believe, and then you get older, you have a family, and then one of your kids becomes gay, and then you're like thinking, my kid's a good fucking kid. What? Now I believe he's going to hell because of this? Nah. You start changing, and then you start adapting your religion to that, right? You start adapting your religion to your lifestyle. Wait a second. It's okay for me to have a beer once in a while. It's okay to me to smoke a little bit of weed. Like, you adapt because you know what? You're like, you start realizing you're not hurting
Pepsi?
nobody.
What about drinking Pepsi though?
Well, that's up to you guys, man. You guys drink Pepsi or whatever the fuck you want to do all the time, man. Fuck, I don't give a fuck, dude. That's your gig.
Thank you. Oh, this is the first ever right here.
Come on, dude. Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh, pink eye.
This fucking guy. But I think
I almost shit my pants, dude.
You adapt your religion to your lifestyle, and everybody does. Everybody will curve their religion to their lifestyle and make it work for them. People. You notice when people get older, they start becoming more conservative, more Christian, more because they're done partying, they're done living life, and then they fucking condescend on you like, oh, you guys shouldn't be drinking, you shouldn't be watching those movies because they're done with it. Yeah. They're to the point where I don't need to party no more. I don't need to go to clubs. I don't need to drink. Like, I'm done. I can't enjoy it as much as I used to. You shouldn't do it either. Man, let people live their fucking lives. And stop waving that fucking... Sit still.
I'm trying to get it back on the wall over here.
You're marinating. Well, moving around is not going to help this fucking situation.
Dude, I didn't think it'd be that bad.
This fucking guy. I was on a good fucking point, too.
Dude, how my eyes looking, dude? Oh, shit.
But people will adjust their lifestyle to this, dude, and I don't like that. That's where I find the hypocrisy in it. You lived all this life, you partied, you smoked, you drank, you lived it up. Now you're in your 50s and 60s, you're like, no, you know what? You should really think about the way you're living. I live that. Let the person live and enjoy it. God gave us all this stuff to sit there and experience. He doesn't want to live in a fucking bubble where we don't even experience or we're not challenged. We have to be challenged in life. We have to be challenged to make decisions in our lifestyle. We have to be challenged and see where we come out. Let us go through these trials. Like, what we try to do is we try to protect our kids so they don't have to go into this thing. And it's not good. It's good for our kids to go through some sort of trial.
It is, dude. They need to fail in order to know what fucking accomplishment is.
I'm not going to fucking condemn my kid because my daughter's 22 because she drinks.
Yeah.
She goes out with her friends.
Oh, she's going to hell then, dude.
Oh, yeah. Well, she's living this lifestyle. Oh, you're watching this movie. Oh, you're saying the swear word. You said fuck.
Oh, but when we were playing poker, they came home, right? And she was going to go out again. And you were like, well, it's kind of late already.
I was just fucking with her. She's 20. She can do whatever she wants. She ain't going to tell me. She can tell me, yeah, okay, Dad, whatever. Right? I was just joking. But, I don't like that. I don't like that. Live my lifestyle. When I'm done, now I'm gonna fucking condemn you guys for living the way you're living right now, right? I don't get that. Let everybody come to where their peace at their time frame. That's how I believe.
Well, and that's I had that turning point in my life, and it's the honest God truth, dude. Is that I was hardcore Christian. I was hardcore fucking Jesus values, Bible, this and that, dude. And when I saw that UFO, it really did change my life, dude.
I don't understand how that would change your life because I believe God created those aliens too.
And I've come to that conclusion myself, right?
Uh-huh.
But it took me from being God's one and only creation to one of many God's creations because now
you thought you were special.
I thought humans were special.
You're
taught that you're different from the angels. You're different from the demons, right?
We're all different.
Satan was so jealous of us that, you know, fucking he got into a fight with God and got thrown down, and I mean that made us kind of special. But then see, that's why I was going back to that 7 times 7 billion, right? Like, so humans are just one grain of sand on the beach,
Right.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
You're one grain of sand on the beach. So if you pick up a handful of sand, you got, I don't know, fucking 4,000 pieces of sand in your hand.
Okay.
Humans are just one of those things.
Right.
And that's where I was like, oh, fuck, well, that's a head check to me, you know what I mean? Like, I think a lot more of myself than fucking what's really going on here.
Well, I don't know. Yeah. I mean, I think we're blessed to have this life. I think we're blessed to be born in America where we don't have to go through all these fucking challenges and struggles. I think we're doing this fucking stupid fucking show, right? This is how lucky we are. We get to do whatever the fuck we want, dude.
Yeah.
We're blessed. There's people in different countries with no power trying to figure out how they're going to eat, trying to figure out how they're going to survive
Dude,
every day. And we're sitting here, I'm thinking, on my way home, I'm going to stop by Jim Boy's and get some tacos.
Yeah, tell the fucking generator story though, dude. That's a good story, man.
Well, Daryl at work, this guy at work, so he goes to Thailand. You know, he's interacting with this female from Thailand. They're getting serious, so he goes down there to meet their parents. They have no power over there. They have working in these
like
farms.
the whole town.
And they work on these farms where they basically don't even stay at their house. They live on these farms because they work nonstop. They sleep there. They work there. Very rarely will they come to their house. They don't have power on these farms, right?
Yeah.
They do everything manually. So they just have barely enough money, just enough to buy enough food for the week, right? Just to eat, just to stay alive. He goes down there, he sees this, he feels bad for him, he's talking to him. He goes and he spends like $300 or $400 on a generator. He buys him a generator. They think he gave him $10 million. Like they call all the people from the village around, they're all looking at it, they're all pointing at it. Daryl's showing them how to use it and shit. The guy's fucking in tears. He can't believe this. This changed his life.
It's because they can't afford the gas to run it, right?
300 or 400, yeah. Yeah, they'll probably take it apart and sell it for pieces. This changed these people's lives. Completely changed their whole life. This $300 or $400 generator. Meanwhile, in America, we bitch about our fucking taxes. We bitch about them fucking illegals getting those free services. We bitch about everything. Meanwhile, we got it so fucking lucky. We're worried about our fucking equity in our home, our retirement plan.
Wait a second. You said that with a racist intent that, oh, we're motherfucking free getting their free services. Are you down for illegals getting services?
Fuck no! Everybody gets services. I give it away. I don't care anymore about money. Fuck it. Everybody have free services. I don't care.
Dude, and that's why California is where it is.
You know what? You know, that's what I'm just saying.
You don't care.
We're complaining about California. We bitch about it. I do too. We all bitch about it. But really, we're bitching about nothing. We have a great life. We're in America. We don't fucking accept that we have this great fucking life. And we're so spoiled. We bitch about the this minor fucking shit that doesn't even really fucking matter.
I want to hear what Trump's got to say about it.
You're fired.
Perfect.
So that was on God, dude.
Shit.
You were just getting wet on America because this part of the segment, we are gonna fix America, Weller. Me and you.
I could fix America so fucking
We're
easy.
gonna fix America.
If everybody
right?
folled my train of thought, we could fix America. So
That's
fucking
what I'm
simple.
thinking, man. But wouldn't that be a dictatorship?
Give me something, anything that I need to fix, that America needs to fix, and I will tell you how to fix it.
Dude, okay, so I think we got 3 parties of government here, right?
Mm-hmm.
We got you, me, and Trump, right?
Okay.
So whenever we disagree, we'll fucking ask Trump what he thinks,
No,
and he'll be the
this fucking
decider.
guy.
Right here, we just disagree. What do you think?
I'm the smartest guy I know.
There you go, dude. All right.
But what happens is the corporations run America, right?
Okay, well, let's just go down the line so we keep it fucking going, all right? All right,
But we're saying trying to fix America. It's the corporations that run America, not politicians. Corporations run
No,
America.
I agree. I totally agree. And this whole bullshit, like they say, like Dinesh D'Souza went to jail on a 6-month deal for giving $25,000 to a campaign thing, right? Why aren't these fucking corporations in jail when they write fucking $2.5 million to the Clinton or the Obama or the Trump?
PG&E gives all this money to fucking Gavin Newsom.
Yeah, there you go. How can these corporations do that, right? And they do it in millions and millions of dollars when an individual contributor can only give like $2,500.
Well, yeah, there's some max out.
Yeah. I mean, you can do other things. Like Rosie O'Donnell did it. She wrote her name different. Did you see that shit?
No.
She wrote her name different, but still
I mean, I guess you
checks.
can. You can. I mean, it's a capitalistic society. You can fucking do whatever you want. It's the people in charge who adjust their morality for money, basically, right? Because look at, we were talking about this fucking superintendent shit. People come and asking me at fucking work about shit, right? The superintendent has no hesitation to ask me to, hey, can I have a couple pieces of lumber? Hey, can I have this? Like, I could never do that. I could never adjust. That's why I could never become a super. Everybody will always ask me, how come you don't be a superintendent?
Well,
how come you? Because I couldn't adjust. Right now, I work for a living.
This is why though, because I had this conversation with Skinner the other day, dude. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Most of the time, I am a giver. I give, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't take. I'm not usually on the taking side of shit. So when people give me shit, I feel fucking like I'm lower, or like I'm fucking, well, let me pay you, or let me give you this. You know what I mean? Like, I got to make it even.
You got to make it even. You got.
I can't be on the take, dude.
I can sleep at night, and this is what I was getting to, is that people will have like this.
The superintendent is probably a taker.
That's a line. When you cross that line, when you become that, because there's a threshold between workers and non-workers, right?
Well, and friendship too, because if you give,
right, 100%,
then I have to give to get back to be equal with you.
And that's in a different aspect, but you're right. But I'm talking about as far as the corporate world, the structure of working world. So when you become that, you have to try to figure out how to get guys to do shit for free. That's what you gotta do. That's your whole fucking game. That's your whole hustle. How do I get these guys to do shit that's not in their scope of work, right?
Yeah.
I could never do that. I could never adjust my morals to do that, right? At least, whatever, I may not do that and make more money, but that's okay with me. At least I can sleep at night. I'm fine. I earn a living. I take care of myself. If you can, what they do is people like that will justify whatever they do, and then that goes up higher and up in the corporation ladder.
Yeah, that's how they climb steps.
You will justify your lifestyle by maybe donating to a church, but then you're fucking figuring out how to fuck people on the lower level. Like, you justify how to do it, but at the end of the day, I think that you're losing out. Like, you're not being a real, like, this is what's fucked up about a country. You say how to fix America?
Yeah.
Greed. How to fix America is greed. Hey, I pay you to do something, you do it. It's an even trade. I'm not going to ask you to do something for me for free. I would never ask you, hey, Frage, hey, come over here and fucking change out my water heater. I would say, hey, Frage, can you give me a hand changing out my water heater?
Yeah.
And you come over and do it. I'll say, Frage, let's go to lunch. I'm going to buy you lunch.
Yeah.
I feel that now I'm in an even keel. I'm in an even plane with you. Like, I don't feel like, fuck, Frazier's going to call me one day and say, hey, David, I need you to stay the weekend at my house and watch my dogs. I don't feel like I have to, because I feel like if he asked me to do that, I feel like I can do that just out of the kindness of my heart, not because out of necessity, because he did something for me, right? Always keep the level playing field even. That's what's wrong with America. There is no level playing field, dude.
There's not, dude, and we were talking about it, man. Fucking, we are consistently operating in a deficit. We don't really have a budget because we operate in this deficit, right?
Okay.
And the reason is there's no transparency, man. If there really was money that said $5 went here, 200 million went here, if there was a list of all that real shit where shit went, people might be a little bit more happy.
Do you think people really care?
I don't, because I think I want to say
they want to hear what they believe. So when someone
I want to say this: 70% of America, that's well over half of America is just happy going to work Monday through Friday, right? And doing whatever the fuck they can on Saturday and Sunday.
Mm-hmm. I agree with that.
That's it.
I mean,
and
and those people who do that have got it figured out, because that's what it's all about.
Well, I got another spiel on that, but the other 30%, right? The other 30% that ain't doing that, 20% of them are looking for fucking the take. They're looking for anything free they can get. Fucking.
They're trying to figure out a way not to be productive citizens.
Yeah, to fucking sleep on their mom's couch, fucking play video games, and smoke weed all day, right?
Right. That's why I have a problem when, like, I listened to your guys' show last week, and I have a problem when, and I love Tito.
Yeah.
And I have a problem when someone's trying to give me advice and they're still at home.
Yeah.
So don't tell me how easy it is to have this moral conviction, have this like moral plane, and people should do for themselves when you're really not doing for self.
Yeah.
Right. Don't give me advice. Like do it first. That's why you have different respect for different people. And we talked about this. I live more conservative than most people I know, dude. I mean, all the people that call me liberal because I have empathy towards people. I go to work. I pay my bills. I pay my taxes. I take care of my family. What do I do that's not conservative?
Yeah.
That people deem conservative. So that's all bullshit. But we can get into the hypocrisy of life in a minute.
If you want to get on the fucking train of conservatism, bro, I got a seat for you. You can conduct.
You know what I am? I'm on the train of fucking David A. Weller Jr., dude.
Well, let's get back to the break, because you're made, dude. You're made. If you were mafia, they would have made you already.
Oh, 100%.
Dude, that's what I'm saying.
I would be the fucking consigliere.
In John Wick 3, you would be the girl with the coin.
No, I don't want to be the girl with the coin.
Yeah, dude.
No. I'm the black dude at the fucking hotel.
The black dude at the hotel?
Yeah, the one that watches the dog.
Yeah.
I'm in it, but I'm not really in it.
Until the shit goes down.
And if it goes down, then fuck it, I'm in all the way.
I'm more like the fucking the Russian brother in John Wick 2 at the beginning.
You're like the guy who killed the dog?
No, not that guy, dude.
All right, we go with that?
No, dude, because we gotta fix America here.
Oh,
bro.
we'll fix America.
We haven't fucking
But
fixed America.
I want to go into, because I think this is part of Fix America, it's people who pretend to live a different lifestyle than they're really living. And this is part of social media that's fucking up America.
Well, this is what I want to say, right? What's our First Amendment, right? The right to free speech.
Right. As
Right.
long as it doesn't cause...
No,
You can't
it
yell
doesn't say
bomb.
that.
You can't yell bomb in an airport. You can't fucking... there's certain stuff
Like, you
that...
can't incite a riot or
Right.
fucking some
So
shit.
free speech is not free speech, and free speech is something
That's
you
what
have to earn.
that's what I'm saying, man. So first of all, that's how you fix America. We go back to that. Like, you can say whatever the fuck you want to say.
You just
right?
have to accept the repercussions.
You accept, and that's the way it's always been, dude.
Mm-hmm.
If you call some fat guy lazy or something, right? You're gonna have to deal with that.
Right? Because you could lose your job, and then you can't really bitch about it because you work for a company that can do whatever they want.
Yeah.
And it is what you can't say. Well, I can't say nothing anymore. No, you can say it, but
Like-
there's repercussions.
Like, you can't whistle at girls anymore when they're walking by, that kind of stuff, or pat them on the ass.
You can't pat them on the ass because you can't invade their space, but can you whistle at them? Like, do girls like that? Like, if somebody whistled at you, be like, yeah, I still got it, bitch.
I'm
You
like, what's up?
Yes.
What's up, boy?
I think there is a line that we go too far where we can still whistle at girls, that where they feel like, oh shit, I still got a little swag in me, and then grabbing their ass. There is a difference right there. That is not the same thing.
Yeah, because that's not free speech. That's invading privacy. I
Yeah.
understand. But I think free speech is number one. You have to be able to. That's what America's about. You should be able to say whatever the fuck you want to say.
And for the most part, you can. There's just repercussions for it.
And that's what the PC culture has done, though, is helped to ruin America because we don't have that freedom
But
anymore.
who's PC culture? I think the media is PC culture. I don't think people are. When you talk to people, they don't give a fuck just like everybody else. I mean, you can't go around calling people faggot. Like, that's not, like, that hurts people's feelings. And if you're there and it just to hurt somebody's feelings like that, when you do it derogatory, I understand, like, you shouldn't really say that. That's fucking fucked up, dude.
No, I understand it. I do because we grew up in the faggot era. Like,
You're stupid. That's what you're saying.
We would say, like, you're stupid or you're being
But if
dumb.
I had a kid and you were saying it all the time, I would be like, dude, I mean, you're like, all those stupid, and you're talking about gay people, right? When you start talking about derogatory, I would take offense to it. I'd be like, hey, dude, like, chill out. Like, my kid's gay, and, dude, I don't see why you have so much hatred towards him when he's just living his lifestyle.
Here's what's changed.
There's a line when it becomes hateful.
Let's say you do that, like you call someone a fag or something like that, and now what media does with it is they take it and blow it up, and now you hate homosexuals and you're against the gay lifestyle, and they have more things to go around the little thing you said of just being like, oh, you're a fag, Dave.
But that's why I'm saying it's the media, dude.
Yeah.
It's the news media.
Yeah, and that's part of the problem. So I think we would have to have some type of truth in media. Like, you got to tell truth. No more fucking.
I don't know if that's ever gonna happen, especially with social media, bro. Because when Kevin Hart happened to Kevin Hart, right?
Yeah.
It was the media because he reached out to LGBTQ,
Yeah.
STRV, WXIZ community, and he reached out to them, and they're like, we don't have no problem with you saying that before, saying that you apologize, and moving on. We have no problem. We don't know where this is coming from.
Yeah.
This is coming from the media. It's not coming from the community itself. This is what I'm saying. It's mostly shit blown up by the media to get clicks, to get likes, to get views. That's all it is, bro. And
So-
people like watching car wrecks.
So I think rule number one in our America is you can say whatever the fuck you want to say, right? But there is repercussions,
Right. And I think there's hate speech. When it's derogatory, I think then you should probably tone it down. When it's fucking hate-filled. Like, come on, dude. We grew up in the same fucking era. You know your grandfathers and uncles and shit. When you're behind closed doors, they say those fucking, and they use the N-words, right? They say that. They talk like that. We act like that didn't happen. That's what happened. We're evolving to a better species when it comes to that. Like, we're not going to... say it so derogatory unless you live back in the South where there's still a lot of racism going on back there. But
is there really, or is that just a fucking media thing?
No, I kind of listen to like Charlemagne and stuff who are from South Carolina and stuff, and they said no, that's the way people still talk back there. So I'm not from there. I'm going off what other people say, and they said no, that's how it really is back there. That's and that's from their perspective. So all I can do is go off their perspective because I don't know. I'm not from back there.
Yeah.
I just know how my grandparents fucking and uncles and shit, how they talk when nobody's around. And they'll be derogatory against other races and shit. And I'll be like, fucking dude, that shit's played out. That's over with. We don't talk like that no more.
I can't remember that. Like, there used to be a lot of Polak jokes, right?
Right.
Like, or they had Italians or Irish jokes and shit, or Mexican jokes, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they got these racist jokes and stuff, but I don't think I have a racist person in my family that I could point to and say that guy's a racist.
Oh yeah, I just know that's probably how they grew up. That's brainwashing. Like I say, did you get Jude? Like he got screwed?
Yeah.
And that's something I have to learn to like fucking probably kick. But my kids ain't gonna say that because that wasn't a comment. That's not a common phrase that they hear.
Yeah.
When they hear me say that, they're like, "What do you mean by that?" Like when I grew up, that was always something common.
Like you got gypped off or something.
Yeah, but now it's not becoming common.
Like in Borat, where the Jews are always after the gold and after your money and shit.
Yeah. That's why I liked the Borat, because it was like making fun of everybody.
Dude, it was, dude.
And it was funny. It would make fun of gays and Jewish and
politicians and shit, dude.
I love it, dude. I love it. I love that shit, dude. But people are so...
I love it. I was watching a show last night. I don't know if you guys have seen it before. It's called Kung Fu Hustle. And it's
sounds familiar.
It's a badass show, dude. But it's all the fucking old school fucking Kung Fu shit put into a movie about... And it ends up being a love story at the end, but... My kids are like, Dad, why are you watching this? It's subtitled.
I watched the whole fucking series in fucking Russian, or was it Russian? Oh, Italian, about the Italian mafia.
Yeah.
I watched, my daughter came out and said the same thing. What are you watching? It's in subtitles. I'm like, this is a good fucking movie.
Yeah.
I watched like 3 fucking seasons of this fucking thing, all subtitled.
But that's what happened. I tried to explain to them, when you read it.
Bless you.
Bless you. God bless you. Thank you. Thank you, viewers, for blessing me too. Mm-hmm. But when you read it, you take in more, right? Because you're reading it, and then like the second time I watch it, because that was the first video I bought was Kung Fu Hustle on my new TV. I don't know, that was like fucking 05 or something. But I watched this movie probably, 15, 20 times. And after a while, I started knowing what they're talking about without even reading the subtitles, because you've watched it so many times.
It's like me working at work with mostly people who speak Spanish. Eventually, I just understand what they're saying.
Yeah.
Like, I know pretty much what they're talking about because you're around it so much. Yeah.
It's osmosis or something.
But the subtitle thing, you're right. You're paying attention. You're focused on every word. But that's how I am when I watch movies. That's why I can't watch movies with people, because I need to hear every single word. I need to see every nuance, every fucking expression. Like, these guys will start talking, because I think now the social media has gave people shorter attention spans. So we can't watch a movie without them saying, "Oh, did you see that? Why did that guy?" And in the middle, I'm like, we're watching the fucking movie. You guys just overtalked 4 words that they just said.
Yeah.
That could have been integral.
I am the killer.
Integral in the movie, and you guys just missed it. And then later on, well, never mind. We can't talk during the movie. No, you can't talk during the fucking movie. Dude, then don't watch the fucking movie. Or it's
like this, like they give a clue or something that you need to know about, right? Like,
look.
This is the key that opens the door.
Or
something.
Look. Like a quick look. Like, oh shit.
He looks over here, and then what do you know? Right under there is the fucking shit, right?
Yeah, but they probably missed it because they're sitting there fucking trying to figure it out. Like, well, then shut the fuck up.
Dude, that's part of us just being old, too, because, we were like that when we were kids. And I hate it because they're like, Dad, did you see that? What's going on? I'm watching the fucking same movie you are, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
At the same time.
Yeah.
I saw it. I saw it.
I don't get it either. But that go on another fucking tangent right there.
Okay, so what about, what will we do about America's debt, dude?
Debt. Who do we owe?
We owe ourselves. We owe China. We owe Netherlands. We owe fucking Australia. I mean, we owe Africa. We owe all kinds of people money.
Barter. Look, I owe you a fucking ton. Let's say I owe you a ton of money, Fresh, and I don't have it.
Yeah.
I'll say, Fridge, I just don't have it, and I won't have it.
Yeah.
So what do you need? Oh, you know what? I could eliminate some of my bills if you could help me fucking mow my lawn every fucking week. I don't have to have a lawn care service.
Yeah.
Boom, I'm coming over there and helping you with your lawn.
Yeah.
That's what you do with other countries. Oh, you know what? When we get to
I-
a trade deal or whatever it is, or you know what? We make this product a little bit better. We'll give you a break on that. That's what you do.
And I think
you
that's
make
what
things even.
I think that's what's happening though, because remember when we did Hiroshima and Nagasaki, right? And we fucked up Germany too. We went into Germany and fucked them up. So after the wars and shit, they come up with this fucking agreement of stuff. Like Germany couldn't have an army anymore, right?
Right.
But we're giving them money to rebuild Germany, and they built fucking awesome freeways. They got some of the best shit. I don't care if it's a blender or a fucking washing machine or whatever. Germany makes some of the best
cars.
best shit, dude. And so they've gone that route with it. And Germany's fucking not much bigger than California, dude.
Okay.
I mean, and this has got less people. I think it's got less people than California.
Okay, I'll go with what you say.
But they've done shit what I would consider right? Well, on the other hand, when we did this shit with China, right? China is like, they've been fucking us for like 50 years.
Well, not really.
And we're in the, we owe
not
them
really.
money.
And I was looking, I read a little bit on this, and actually the deal that was in place at the time benefited us because China wasn't the power that they were.
Yeah.
It flipped when they become the power we were and they had the better deal, then it became a benefit to them. Back then it was more of a benefit to us. It just flipped the script when all of a sudden they became this powerhouse, they became this fucking production company and this corporation. Then the contract that we had with them no longer benefited us.
It was
benefited
upside down.
them. It was upside down. Who do we blame? Because at the time we took advantage of them. Now all of a sudden,
here's the thing though. We thought they were playing on the same rules that we were, right? But what
environmental shit and everything else.
Well, yeah, without the same rules, and like say you created shoes, right? Nike shoes, Weller made Nike shoes. Now I go to China and I start producing these Nike shoes, right? Okay. The same shoe that you're doing, right? And I'm selling them for fucking half price.
Okay, but then there's a fucking we're talking about America, so then there's a fucking something that they're giving up. They're giving up quality of life, right? All those people are giving up quality.
Oh, China?
Of life. Yeah.
China? Oh, yeah, because
that's all they do is work. That's all they do is slave labor. Pennies on the.
How many people are in China, dude?
A billion.
A billion. Hey Siri, how many people are in China?
As of 2017,
1.4 billion.
Okay.
Of China was 1 billion.
And from everything that I understand is their quality of life is very poor, right? For the most part, they just work and sleep, work and sleep, work and sleep. Like we barbecue on the weekends, we go out, we watch movies, we play poker, we have fun, we do things. We're fucking so lucky in this country. But they're trying to take advantage economically, but meanwhile they're fucking making their people suffer, right?
So look at
America doesn't really make its people suffer too much, dude.
They have like almost 5 times as many people as we have.
Right.
So for every one Weller, they got 5 other Wellers.
They got 0 Wellers, dude.
They have 5
they
statistically.
Have none.
Statistically, they have 5.
They have none, bro.
Statistically, they have 5, bro.
Get out of here, dude.
Dude, that's Fraser math, but that's the way it is.
They can't create somebody like
that. They
that.
probably got one that's a couple inches shorter, one that's a couple inches taller, but they all got the same cock. But I think that's rule number 1 to make America great, or make our America great again, right? Is we wipe every fucking deal there is. We say no.
I wouldn't say I don't like that again part. I just say it's fine to say make America great. I say make it better. And I think that's what we constantly try to do. Make it better, make it better, make it better, make it better, make it better.
You use whatever terminology you want, but I say wipe the fucking slate clean, right? Mm-hmm. And we start day 1, we start with China. Whoever we owe the most money to, right? Mm-hmm. And we say, look, fair. You want to charge me $5 to bring my shit in? I'm going to charge you $5 to bring your shit in.
I agree.
If you go 0-0, right, America's going to win, dude. Because China's got to ship that stuff on a fucking boat or fly it on a plane to get it over here, right?
Yeah.
So they're doing that, and they're still beating us in cost.
Yeah, because we've got so much fucking overhead, dude. Don't get me started on this, dude. We got so many made-up fucking jobs. So now in construction, we used to have construction. You go out there, you build, right? That's it. That's what you build. And it's funny because Dennis called me the other day about, hey, they're going to try to implement this new time card. It's going to take two hours a day to do whatever. I don't have 2 hours a day. I don't have no time to spare in my day. Now you're trying to create somebody else's job to create some piece of paper that I have to fill out. Meanwhile, it's been working this whole fucking time, right?
Yeah, everybody's getting paid.
Dude, how many people, I get emails every day from and each day there's a link on somebody on the email that's added to the email. Like, what is this person's job? Like, all of a sudden, labor costs is people are making, I remember 15, 20 years ago, our company, right? The guys, the foremen for the companies were making 6 figures, and they had their own company truck and shit like that, right?
Yeah.
And they had to do way less than I do, right? Now I have to have my bags on, I have to do the layout, I have to walk the guys, I have to do time, I have to order trusses, I have to do all what they did, double what they did, for almost basically probably a little less than they made 15, 20 years ago, right? And we're doing even more work. But that's because the overhead of these GCs, of these buildings, you got more people in the office, you got assistant to an assistant, you got a project manager, you got stormwater pollution, you got all kinds of made up bullshit for jobs, and you want me to respect you. This is where I lose it, right? Lose
it, man.
I'm fucking losing it, right? So I got more respect, and I'm gonna get in trouble because most people at work listen to the fucking show, right?
Well, we already know you're the only one that builds the fucking building.
I know, fuck it, right? The guy who's sweeping up, I usually have more respect, or I treat him in a different level of respect than I do for, say, a project manager. I give him a little bit more respect. And usually most people is the opposite. People kiss these guys' asses.
Yeah.
I don't. I'm right here on the total pole where I'm good at my job, so people really can't say too much shit to me. They got to kind of accept it, or I'll say, okay, well then fucking kick me off the job. I'll go somewhere else. I'm making this job go pretty fucking good for you, so if you want, I can go to another fucking job. I don't fucking care. I'm here to do my job, whatever. But I show these people on a lower level a little bit more respect than I show these people, because you send fucking emails out, bitch. This is what I tell my daughter. She's on the phone. She was trying to do. She got in an accident. She's trying to deal with the insurance company. She's on. Well, I already asked her. I'm waiting for her to call me back. I said, no, call her every fucking day. This is somebody who works behind a desk, right?
Yeah.
Bother them. Who fucking cares? They're not out there working like I'm fucking working.
Yeah.
This is their job. Fucking who gives a fuck? Bother them. They're not doing anything.
And here's the thing, like you're saying, man, is the guy that's fucking throwing nails and pouring concrete and fucking hanging sheetrock and doing all that shit, the labor and shit, right? Mm-hmm. He's making less than that email pusher.
100%, dude.
Dude, because I'm telling you, I've been in the field 27 years and I'm getting ready to transition into office job, right? So I go around the office and I start talking to these guys, and every fucking one of them makes more money than me, dude. And I'm like,
right. But then they don't
have a chance of smashing their finger, cutting their fucking arm off,
and
fucking
you know what?
Dying in an explosion.
Maybe one day I will go to that point. Maybe one day I won't. I don't know. But I wouldn't expect the same amount of reverence and respect that I did when I'm doing what I'm doing now. I'm in the trenches with the guys getting it done. I'm in the trenches getting it done every single day.
But see, that's the old school. That's the old school philosophy. See, because
but I'm a dinosaur. I'm dying off.
Yeah,
dude.
we are, because that's what I'm trying to say right here, dude. Is you can have 25 years of experience in the field, right? Mm-hmm. But if this guy just came out with a 4-year degree from Berkley, he's got the heads up on you now.
Yeah, because I was asking this project manager. I'm like, they're looking for more like project managers and stuff like that. And this other guy, Bob, he's really sharp. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
I said, why don't you guys have Bob do it? Bob's a little bit older, and he still oversees the projects. They're like, well, he's not really efficient on computers. Like, he's kind of old school. And I'm like, what? So you would rather take a guy who has no experience in the field, who has no experience dealing with people on a day-to-day basis, talking their talk, talking their lingo, with somebody with a degree who's very good at fucking using the computer. Like, get the fuck out of here, dude. We're losing all our skilled labor because we got more people who know how to fucking send emails.
Well,
that's what's wrong with America, Frage.
Well,
we're losing our skilled labor.
We are, but that's part of it, man. America has changed. Look at all the jobs that are going to be going away in the future that you can see right now, like driving, right? Mm-hmm. I forgot what movie. It was an X-Men movie.
Nobody has a fucking drive anyway.
Logan. The movie Logan.
Mm-hmm.
The fucking diesel trucks are just driving themselves. Mm-hmm. The horses get out on the freeway. You remember that and shit? Mm-hmm. So you know that's coming, dude. And then pretty soon you'll call Uber, and just a car will show up, and a car will take you someplace. Mm-hmm. So those driving jobs are going to be going out of the way. I mean, that's what I can see in the future, right?
Yeah, I mean they're trying to technologize everything, dude. Even facets of the building trade and whatever. And what I think makes America great too is the bridges we have and the roads we have and the skyscrapers and all the stuff we do. But those people who are actually physically doing that work, are being thought of less and less and less, and giving less and less and less part of the pie. And the people who are up here, who create these fucking images and fucking plans and whatever, are getting this reverence and respect. Like, no, fuck you, I'm doing it for real. Then come down here and do it, motherfucker. Yeah. And then they wonder why the cost is so high, why jobs are taking longer, because there is no more skilled fucking labor.
Well, I'll tell you another one. I watch those car shows, right? And this one guy, he draws a car. Mm-hmm. He draws it, the picture of the car. He's like, this is what we're going to do. This is the car we're going to make, right? Mm-hmm. He doesn't do any of the work. He draws it. And then the guys in the shop are the ones that got to cut the fenders and fucking shave the doors and all that kind of shit and make it work. Mm-hmm. But this guy draws it, and it's like he gets all the credit because he drew it, dude.
Right, yeah. It's all, get all the credit for fucking something you didn't really fucking do. This is, and I do this purposely, and I don't give a fuck, dude. So my cousin Marcus comes over to the fucking house, right?
Yeah.
He comes over. Hey, Marcus, you want a beer? He's a fucking operator. He operates heavy machinery. He's digging all day, dust, dirt in his face, fucking all day long. He comes over, offer him a beer. If I know somebody who sits behind a desk, or who's a fucking architect, or fucking like
drafter,
dude, you gotta go get your own fucking beer, bro. I'm not getting you a fucking beer. Yeah. This is the level of respect I give you. It's different, dude. It's different. And you can say, well, that's wrong. That's not how you're supposed to be. Nah, that's the way I am. Right? I don't give a fuck. I treat people who earn a living different than people who make a living. Yeah. That's just me. But I'm dying off. I'm a dinosaur.
So how do you feel about me now that I'm going to be fucking disabled for us?
You can get your own fucking beer.
Yeah. I don't get any credit. All right. So let's go on to this part. I think we already got hits on both of these. Immigration. I think we could fix immigration.
100%. I could fix it in 10 minutes. This is what you do. Everybody in here is illegal, right? The people here are illegally, right? Simple. Hey, you're here illegally? Here's your number. You got to work on this number.
Social Security number.
You
Day one.
Pay taxes. Pay taxes for the next 5 years. Be current. Not get any felonies. And in 5 years, I'm giving you a permanent resident alien card that you're a citizen now. Yeah. If you don't pay your taxes, if you commit a felony, you go back to the country you came from. Immigration fixed right there.
Here's what it is.
Boom.
They capture them at the border, right? You give them a Social Security card. You say you don't get it. You don't get any services till you earn it. But if it takes a year, it's a year. If it takes 2 years, it's 2 years. But once you earned it, then you are available to do these services.
100%.
Day one. Don't put them in a fucking holding cell or
because I know people who've been here working for fucking 20, 30 years who still, if we lay them off, can't get unemployment benefits. And that's bullshit. They've been paying taxes for a long fucking time. Yeah. And I understand that, well, they should get their citizenship. Okay, well, I'm lazy like that too. Like I said, I've been without a license for a year just because I didn't want to fucking go. Right? It happens. Some people are like, well, I just
wait a second. You drove without a license?
Yeah, for a long time, dude. Fuck. I drove without insurance, but fucking, let's not get into that.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure
immigration can be fixed simply.
And you know what? I think the politicians know it's that simple too, dude.
And corporations do. They play the game because the corporations need the labor. Yeah. But they want to play the game like, we don't need these illegals over here. Then we'll do something. Well, we kind of need them to work the fields. We kind of need them to work these construction, hotels, restaurants. We kind of need them. But then we don't have to pay them the full wage. Yeah. Get the fuck out of here, dude.
Dude, give them a card. Day one, instead of arresting them, throwing them in jail, or splitting their family up, whatever goes on, fucking give them a card. Say, here you go, you're free to go.
America's a place where you can be a productive person, productive citizen. If you want to come here and be a productive citizen, I'm all for it, man. Get over here.
If you want to come here, simply to just to suck off of fucking what you can get for free, I'm not down with that.
Hey,
dude.
And I'm not down with that. And I'm not down with the same people who were born here being citizens sucking off that same system.
Yeah,
that's why I said before. Like trading cards, like baseball cards. I'll trade Jason Weller for Eduardo Gomez right now. Yeah, boom. I want a productive citizen.
I was telling you like this. I got into it with the guy over at the Velvet Grill about it. I was like, dude, if you earned it, it's different than if it's just giving it for free. You know what I mean?
Like, what do you mean?
Okay, so like take an American, right? He started talking to me because the guy's of color. He's a Polynesian or Tongan, something. Okay. A little different, but. It's basically saying to me, like I got white privilege because I grew up here, white privilege, which I don't buy into because I'm like, okay, we went and crossed a bridge in Lodi last week. Me and Tito went to the dumps. This whole
dump.
The dump, yeah.
You said dumps. I hate when people use
Yeah.
the S on the end. Don't say dumps. It's not
Well,
multiple dumps. It's the dump. It's a specific place.
It is dumps though, because you have the
No.
You have
It's
yard and
dump.
garden. You have recycling.
And
you have
the
trash.
Dump. We went to the dump. It's a specific place. I hate when people say the dumps. I don't like that. It's not the right
All right,
terminology.
so me and Tito were going to the dumps, and this fucking railroad trestle was curtained off on one side, curtained off on the other. It's tent city all the way across the fucking.
We got to do something
Russell.
about the homeless. I don't know what we got to do. Dude.
So what I'm asking this Tonga guy, I'm getting into it with. I'm like, dude, I looked at it. I didn't see one black dude in there. I didn't see one black guy. There was a couple Hispanic guys, but most of them were white. I'm like, where the fuck is their white privilege? Why are these people?
Well, they
living,
didn't take advantage of it.
Why are these people living like
They
this?
didn't take advantage of it.
Or are they? Because they took over the railroad fucking trestle. They
and
own
now
that
they're
shit
not
now.
getting arrested. They're using their white privilege to live there.
Yeah.
I mean, if that was all blacks, they would have got kicked out.
They would have been gone,
Or
dude.
Mexicans.
You're right. I overlooked that. They let them do it because they're white. Yeah. I don't know. That's another thing, though. You want to cure homeless? Start following the law. Those people are fucking trespassing. Those people are drunk in public.
You know, I was talking to Sarah about this the other day, and I don't know what you do because where do you push them to?
Dude, you fucking put them in jail.
Okay,
When
but
they
you're
go
going to pay more for them in jail than you're paying for
Are
them.
you?
What does it cost to house somebody? $60,000?
Yeah, but what's it cost for a fucking peace of mind, dude?
Yeah, but what if they're not doing nothing illegal? Let's just say they're homeless. What do you arrest? Vagrancy?
What percentage of people you think are just homeless?
I don't know.
I'm going to tell you the facts. 3%.
This fucking guy. I mean, they could be drug addicts. They could have mental problems. There's so many factors that go into being homeless. I couldn't just narrow it to one. I don't know what we do. I don't know if there's a fix. I think it starts in the family structure.
Dude, do you think it's okay to shit on the fucking street? To piss on the fucking streets? That's illegal, dude. Come on. How can you let them do that shit?
Well, shitting, yeah. Pissing, I you know what? I had Pablo at work was complaining about the guys pissing in the parking structure.
Yeah.
But I grew up in the country, so I piss anywhere.
Yeah.
So wherever I can piss, I piss. Like, I think that's kind of like a prima donna way of looking at shit. Like, hey, they were pissing outside. They need to use it. Like, my boss, the owner, he drives up. He always had houses out in the country, right? He drives up. He pulls his dick out. He pisses right there. Hey, you don't care where he is. We could be at the front of the restaurant, dude. This guy fucking.
Yeah, but would it be cool if he took a shit right there?
No, I'm saying there's a difference between a shit and piss. You should be able to piss anywhere. I always told DJ, you piss wherever you want. You're a boy, right? This whole fucking prima donna. I don't know. I don't like it. I still think you can piss wherever you want. I think you still fucking say fuck. I
don't think shitting though.
I like being a man. I'm a man, but whatever.
Dude, I don't know shit.
I've shit in some places before where I had to, where I couldn't make it. So.
Okay, and the last one on the list for fixing America was taxes, dude. And I think if everybody paid the same, that would fix it.
I don't think anybody has a problem with that except corporations, rich people.
And here's the other thing I would like to see is give me my whole check. Give me 100%. If I make $50 an hour, give me my $50 an hour.
I know what you were saying. You were saying something about the paying the sales tax on everything.
Well, not just all that shit. Like I'm saying, dude. Like, so let's say after all the taxes, you pay 40% in taxes, right? Think of how much better your life would be for your family if you had 40% more money, dude.
So, but I mean, we do have services. I don't disagree with taxes. I understand we have to pay for police, fire.
Yeah.
Roads. I understand we have to pay for that shit, right?
But you do that in Belarus. You do that in property tax. You do that in other forms. You're paying for that shit, right? Mm-hmm. That's not coming directly out of your check.
Gas taxes and shit like that. Yeah. I know. I see what you're saying. I think you should even be able to say where your tax money goes.
That's what I'm saying.
I want it to go to these bridges, or I want to go to these roads, or I want to go to these programs, or whatever. I think you should have, like, say, 15% of the money. You should be able to decide where it goes.
Well, like in our union, right? For years and years and years, it's been a Democrat. My union is IBW. And
ICW? What are you talking about? ICW?
IBEW.
We're gonna fight the
International
ICW?
Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local 1245. What up? But the money's been going Democrat. Well, this last election, we had a bunch of dudes that are like, fucking, I don't want to put my money in on that shit. So we voted on it, shit, and now you don't have to donate to the fucking cause.
I think this is what I think. A lot of corporations, I think they sell guns to both sides.
Oh, fuck yeah.
The
They're Tony Stark, dude.
The NFL thing, that Nike thing, right? Everybody's so upset Nike or people support Nike like they're the new black movement or whatever. Nike sells to everybody. Nike sells to the NFL, who they were opposing Colin Kaepernick, and they were supporting Colin.
Yeah.
They're selling to everybody, and then they're acting like they're a fucking.
And then where do they fucking build their shoes in, like Indonesia or China? Or fucking,
stop saying Nike's this.
in these countries that fucking kill gay people for being gay.
And Nike, if Nike sold fucking to old white people shoes, they wouldn't be doing what they're doing. But they go to Foot Locker, go to Champs. I go buy my kids shoes. I don't see anybody in there that looks like they watch Fox News, dude.
Yeah.
So Nike don't give a fuck. They're smart enough to know their fucking sales are only going to go up the more they support this, right? And then they still sell to the other side. So these corporations sell to both sides. They give money to both sides. They're just trying to get tax breaks so they can fucking make more
look
money.
what Nike went from a running shoe, right? Then they went into basketball, right? Then they went into cleats, soccer, football,
all these
baseball,
companies, dude.
right? And then what they do? They went into golf.
Pepsi.
They went into fucking tennis.
Pepsi
right?
sells Coke.
It's Bo Jackson's fault, dude. The guy fucking did everything, man.
Bo Jackson turned the world around, dude.
Love you, bro.
Are we good on that?
Love you, bro.
Oh, fuck.
I wanted to go a little longer today.
Dude, we did. It's one of our longest episodes,
Let's
dude.
finish this one out. I want to finish this one out because we were talking about before is people who pretend to live this life that they don't really fucking live.
Oh, yeah. What
You
do you
know-
mean, social media wise or even in person?
Even in person, dude, like this perfect, like we do this show, right? And we talk about
Yeah.
all our faults, us fighting with our old ladies, our kids sometimes doing great things, but then being fucked up, sometimes doing stupid shit. Like we expose all our faults. That's why
Yeah.
a lot of people won't do something like this because they want to create this aura of perfection. Like they live like up here, like a picket fence, and my boy and my girl and my wife is fucking awesome and whatever, right? But in reality, dude, we all got the same fucking problems, and like nobody believes that you live this fucking perfect life. You create this fucking.
Is this an intervention? You trying to tell me I'm a drug addict now?
Yes.
All right.
So, Frazier, you're a drug addict. I just like we said before, we live off fucking. Everybody's watching everybody's highlight film. Like, they show the greatest parts of the life. They say the greatest parts of life. They're all fake. People are so fake and phony,
Or what
dude.
they don't tell you is, they went to Jamaica or they went to the Cayman Islands or they're going to fucking Russia or wherever the fuck, for Bernie Sanders, whatever. And they didn't save up for it. They threw it on a card or they refinanced their house or they got some fucking thing going on. Well, they're not telling you the fucking, we're going to barely make it.
Or somebody was telling me at work, and I won't give out names, but they were telling me, somebody else that I know, relate to or something, they were telling them, oh, you need to learn how to save money. You need to learn how to finance a budget. Come to find out, they live in a house that his in-laws own, so they don't even pay rent or mortgage or anything, and they already own the house. So you're trying to give people advice on how to come up. Meanwhile, you really didn't do it.
That's where they're saving, dude, is they're not having to pay
Yes,
fucking
but don't act like you find it figured out when you got somebody fucking gifting you this shit.
Think about that nut, though, dude. If you didn't have to pay to live in your house.
Fuck. That would be great. I would take it right now.
Right?
But I wouldn't go around trying to give people advice on how to fucking save their money when you don't pay $2,000 a month for any kind of mortgage or house payment.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here with your fucking advice, dude. Get the fuck out of here. People are so fucking
Dude,
bullshit.
I've been bad, dude. I went bankrupt back in like 06 or something, dude, right?
And I don't care.
But you know, I had a reason. I broke my arm. I didn't get a check for like 4 months, right?
Do you think I'm not going to be friends with you because you're fucking jobless right now?
No, but what I'm saying is I lived through it. So I already fucked up. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you have to really fuck up like that in order to learn, right?
Right. What's like...
Some people don't get the chance to fail, bro.
Am I going to get advice from somebody who's been divorced 3 times on my fucking marriage? Or am I going to get advice from somebody who's been married 60 fucking years?
Well, in either scenario, I think you take a little bit out of both.
You can. You can take a
Because
little bit out of both.
the guy that's been divorced is going to tell you how he got divorced 3
Or
times.
he's going to say, but this is what you got to do. And I'll be like, okay, tell me what I got to do because I'm going to do the opposite because it's not working for you, motherfucker.
Yeah. Well, that's just a scenario. You might be married to the woman that is going to be there 60 years, or you may be married to a woman that's going to be there too. Mm-hmm. You don't know because the woman changes in that. You know what I'm saying?
God, we figured out so much shit in a short amount of time.
Man, I had a good one on the tip of my tongue right there too.
For what?
That's what I'm thinking. I lost train of thought.
People
when you blew that up.
live in a pretend life. People act like their life's perfect. And they got, this is funny because you know people for years and they'll say, you know, and I wouldn't allow my children to do this, and I'm going to do this when I get in 5 years from now, and I'm going to do, and their life changes. Everybody's life changes. This is why I never understand why people don't look at things from a different perspective. And then when it becomes changed, or their children don't go the route that they thought, or fuck up or whatever, they say, no, but this is actually a better way to do it. Dude, you only changed your opinion because your life changed.
Well,
but that's why I look at it right
this.
now. As I like always look at something from somebody else's perspective, not my perspective, from their perspective.
But did you ever were the guy where you got off work and you went to the bar after work? Did you ever live that lifestyle?
Not really.
Okay, I did it a few times when I was divorced or like when I
I'm
was
out
young.
of town, I'm working.
Yeah.
We kind of have.
Well, I did it like where I didn't have the kids for like a week at a time.
Mm-hmm.
Well, fucking get home, go to the bar, have a couple beers, and you know, it was right by my house and shit too, so it was easy.
Mm-hmm.
But I transitioned from that guy into other things, and what I figured out what works in my life, right, is for me Monday through Thursday, I gotta find something to do. I can't just fucking come home, go to work, come home, go to work, come home, go to work. I gotta find some me time between Monday and Thursday.
Okay.
So at one point I had softball, I had pool, and I had bowling.
Yeah.
So I was doing 3 fucking things Monday through Thursday.
And you should.
And it was too much. I was doing too much.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It was too much. But because softball, I could take the kids, they can go play this and that. I mean,
It's tough to find something you could do together.
It is. And pool, you can't because they can't go in there and drink.
I think that's why a lot of people deal with sports with their kids.
Yeah. It's family time. While your kid's out there doing something else, you're doing family time.
Right.
With your kid, but they're out there doing something else.
Right.
But what works for me is like I bowl every week, right? That's like 3 hours. That night, I get to go fucking hang out with my friends, fucking drink, do whatever, talk shit. And it works. It works for me, man.
Hey, that's why I want to do that one poker thing a month.
Yeah.
Is because that's fun. Just hanging out, just that small amount of time. But I found for me, like right now, it's, you know, I build shit like all the time, build different shit, whatever. And I do that with my son now. And for me, I enjoy this. That's when I get to go out in the garage. I get to and I get to spend time with him. And he's starting to interest the same thing that he's liking the same thing I do. And then he'll say, "Hey, Dad, I want to do this." Or, "Hey, let's go to." He got me off the couch the other day and said, "Dad, let's go to Home Depot. Let's get those wheels for that thing." I'm like, "Okay, let's go. Fuck it, let's go."
Yeah.
And that's just the time where I see him excited about the same thing I'm excited about, and we're doing it together. And like I already bonded my time with my daughter. She's done. She's going to college, right? Now it's time for me to bond with my son. And I was just happy and lucky that I found something both of us could kind of get into and enjoy. And this is just, and it's a learning process for him, and it's just a learning process for me to how to fucking be understanding and take my time and doing all this stuff with him. But yes, it's you have to occupy your time other than going to work, going home, going to sleep, going to work, going to sleep.
If you really aren't happy, right? If you're not an unhappy person,
Mm-hmm.
and you don't change anything, you're gonna stay unhappy, man.
Right, exactly.
I mean, I just found something that works.
Muscle
for me.
memory, dude.
Yeah. So like for me, Friday, even though you got to go to work Friday, right? Friday's still like a weekend day for me because once I'm off work, I'm fucking, you know.
Yeah, we have our time.
Popping bottles.
Oh,
fucking-
we're family dinner out. We go out
Yeah.
to dinner on Fridays.
Yeah.
That's just the way we do things and whatever. I think you definitely have to find time to enjoy life with you by yourself and your family.
I got it on lock Sundays with you, dude. This is my therapy, man.
And we do this.
Yeah.
Fuck, this is our private time right here.
I know, dude. I love it, man.
Fuck, I didn't even think about it,
Fucking
dude. I take it
long.
for granted.
I know it's like work now, right?
Yeah, it's like a job.
Fucking, what happened to our video? We got a new out video right here, huh? All right, remember
All right.
hit subscribe. I hope you watched the whole thing. If not, I love you anyways.
Motherfuckers. Boom, boom, boom. Motherfuckers. Boom, boom, boom. Motherfuckers. Boom, boom, boom. Motherfuckers.